We're ready for our first case. Introduce yourself, state your name and DOC number.
Yes, sir. My name is Tony Darnell Williams. My DOC number is 490775.
All right, Tony, you heard the introduction. We'll have a parole interview, ask you some questions. You can respond at the end. You can make a statement. We'll take a vote. You understand the process?
Yes, sir.
Tony Williams, DOC number 490775, third class offender, parole eligibility date 11/6/2023. Good time 2/22/2025, full term 1/2/2027, 10-year sentence for theft, 1,000 to 5,000, simple robberies. Does that sound correct?
Yes, sir.
Please answer, Mr. Marabella.
Good morning, Mr. Williams. How are you?
I'm doing good, sir.
How old are you, Mr. Williams?
49 to be exact.
Okay. And how long you been in prison on these charges?
5 years and 3 months.
They just started.
How far did you go in school?
I got my GED.
When did you get your GED?
I got my GED probably like 10 years ago.
How many times have you been in prison altogether? You know?
This is my first time. This is my first time actually doing time.
You've been arrested a number of times, though. You've been arrested over 30 times, right? So you've been in jails.
Yeah, this is the longest time I ever had to stay in jail, sir.
Okay. You've got, in looking at your record, you've got at least 4 felony convictions, multiple felonies that were either dropped or no records on them. So tell me why, what's going on with you? Why all of this? Why were you arrested so many times?
Well, just young, going through different things and didn't have a good understanding on what life was all about. You know, this time I've been incarcerated. I've been in the process of reconstructing my whole thought process and looking at things in a different way. And I'm older now. I have a 6-year-old daughter that I never had the opportunity of meeting in person, you know, and I'm really eager to go back in society and become a productive member of society and do everything that I need to do. I look at it as, when I'm released, I look at it as the first day of the rest of my life. And I just
let's talk about this particular crime. What happened? What did you do?
This particular crime, a bank note, simple robbery with a bank.
That's the charge. What did you do? You walked into a bank, you robbed a bank. Why did you do that?
I was going through some changes, sir, and I really, you know, just was trying to make it through, sir. But I never go to that extreme again.
Drugs or alcohol involved in this?
No, sir. I had a child that was about to start school, and I was between jobs at the time, you know, and I made a bad choice. You know, life is all about choices, you know, and I understand, you know, I'll never make that choice again. I promise. I'm 50 years old.
Why should I believe that? I mean, you've been arrested 30 times. And you said, when I asked you why all the crime, well, I just wasn't, you know, I wasn't old enough. I wasn't mature enough. Why all of a sudden are you mature?
This is the first time.
That'll wake you up.
Yes, sir. It really has. You know, I mean, I never really had the time to sit down and really think about, you know, my life and what I want in life and, you know, where my life headed. And, you know, I'm 50 years old. I mean, I just want to become a productive member of society. That's sincerity. That's from my heart, sir. And you know,
all you believe if you get out.
Excuse me, sir?
Where are you going to live if you get out?
I have well, my grandmother, when we start off, my grandmother, she left a family home. It's the address is 38 39642 Hickory Street, Gonzales, Louisiana.
You left home to you?
Yes, it's my grandmother left it to whoever needed somebody to wherever needs it's like a family home, you know, and that's where I'm gonna start off at.
It's not yours. Your grandmother died and all of her heirs own the home.
Yes, sir.
How do you know you're going to be able to live there?
Everything is in order. They know about me coming there.
What kind of work are you going to do?
Well, I work in a barber shop. I got a cousin who owns a barber shop. I cut hair, and they're waiting to put me in position to be successful, you know, back in the barber shop. And it's gonna take a while for me to get my clientele back in order. But on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays, I'm gonna go work for Labor Ready on the back of the garbage truck. And then on Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays, which are the best days in the barbershop, I'm gonna work in the barbershop until things, you know, get to going for me. And then I'm gonna start cutting grass on the side. I mean, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to be the best father that I could possibly be to this little girl, you know, that really loves me so much. You know, that I never had the opportunity of meeting her in person.
Don't you have 3 children?
Yes, sir. I mean, I did an okay job. I did an okay job raising them. They good children. It's just the fact that I was young myself, you know, like children having children, you know, but now, I mean, I'm older and I understand what it really takes to be a good father, you know, and I just really want to take full advantage of this opportunity, you know, and I ask that you please I know you hear many things, all type of things, you know, this and that, another, and from people in my situation. I just ask that you please just give me a chance, you know, please just give me a chance.
Thank you. That's all.
All right, would you like to make a statement on your behalf?
Well, like I said, I'm ready to just do whatever I need to do to be a productive member of society and just do whatever it takes, you know, to make sure that my daughter takes every opportunity that she's presented with, and it's my duty to make opportunities for her, you know, and she loves me with so much love, you know. I mean, I'm gonna just say, can I share something with you real quick? Okay. I never had the opportunity to meet her before. And her mother has always, you know, shared with me, you know, different things that's going on in her life and, you know, her characteristics that remind her of me or whatever. Okay. And I was able to call her 6 months ago for her birthday. And at the end of the call, I said, "I love you, baby." She said, "I love you too, Daddy." And she said, "I love you too, Dad. I love you more than I love watermelon." Her mom always told me that she loved watermelon. And for her to tell me she loved me more than she loved watermelon, man, that touched me in a way that nothing never have, man. My life will never be the same.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much for your comment. All right, now prepared to vote. Mr. Marabella.
Mr. Williams, you know, I just don't think you've been very honest with me today. You know, I asked you about drugs. I asked you about alcohol. You said, "Oh, no, you didn't do any of that." You've got at least 7 arrests for drugs and alcohol. So something happened in the past. You've got a number of gun charges. You went in a bank and robbed a bank. You were very fortunate just to get a 10-year sentence. I just don't think you're ready. I think that you need to really come to grips with what you've done, accept what you've done, and understand what it is you've done. And I believe you probably got some sort of a drug problem or an alcohol problem, which you failed to even discuss with me. So my vote today is to deny.
Mr. Freeman.
Mr. Williams, I'm gonna tell you, I'm of the opinion that people just bounce around parish jails, they don't get much out. But this time, you served time. You just wasn't bouncing around, you served time. So I'm willing to give you a chance. You have a very violent history. That makes me nervous. You do have a very violent history. But my vote today would be to grant with a curfew from 10 to 6, random drug screens, and 3 AA meetings a week.
Okay, yeah, one vote to grant, one vote to deny. I'm gonna deny your parole for the same reasons as Mr. Marabella stated. I just don't think you're honest. I think you still have some work to do. So 2 votes to deny, 1 to grant. Today, your parole's been denied. Good luck to you. We'll adjourn at 10:53. Thank you.